and loneliness killed my world. Even if it hurts, even
when the pick of destiny was released, it was a bomb, and all the critics said that the deed was done.
What is the favorite part of your body? Of my body? Yes. Wow. Is it your ass? I do quite.
as you shoot across the sky.
It's time for a quick break.
But don't go anywhere, because we'll be back.
Looking for adventure? With all the big new movies on Filmflex, you can travel the world without leaving your sofa.
You alright? You alright? Get the fuck up. Yeah.
100,000 going once, 500,000 going twice. This ain't your nan.
Purely to her account, so she can get the cash she needs. Which is sort of looking after your daughter, as she...
I don't know what else to do.
News, mate! What you got? Whey protein, half price at Holland & Barrett. Half price? That's good. That is good.
You've got yourself a chip in the big game now.
Things which maybe we need as a squad, so hopefully that'll be a big help to us.
And just one last one. Roy has said to the player...
Where she faces Sarah Irani.
Elsewhere in the women's draw, Petra Sedkovska wasn't the only...
Pretty hard decision, but I don't have any regrets throughout my career. You have to take the good with the bad, and I had a...
In his debut here in the States, first time 2 years ago, and he's back tonight.
Yeah, we've been fortunate over the last 2 years to see this player live, to see him score his...
Look great. I love the tux. Oh, thanks.
Enjoy Sky Movies for just £8 extra a month. No one...
The turn they go. Three-way battle on the front end. It's 10 roses on the inside, in between horses. Change for gold.
Mercedes, so the Audi is now in front of the Mercedes.
So we have now got almost an entirely new event going to take place, because once this round of pit stops has been cleaned,
the Euro, then you can solve this impossible problem.
I give this option 0 probability. If one country...
Most of the council members feel that is not an option, and the alternative is pretty horrific to contemplate.
Shafilia Ahmed
call their saviour in Thailand. Crowds have been packing the streets and waiting for hours just to get a glimpse. Now, listen to what some of them had to say.
Bond is at 0. You get no return on your investment. And
Well,
that is clear, desperate. Where's the safe haven?
Yeah, 10-year...
What will you do to make sure that the Mayor's Office of Policing and Crime responds to members' requests with urgency and...
A lot of bad news out of Europe today is you know, Spain's budget position, the problems with its banks and how it's going to recap.
13 people found dead in Syria were executed. The men were found face down with their hands tied behind their back.
Team Anna is saying, form an SIT, do the investigation. Is that going to happen?
कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है किसी तरह की जांच की.
Candles! I'll give you candles! I need candles! What's the matter? You afraid of the dark? No.
Don't cheat in baseball.
He'll be grounded for this.
Caramel apples! Carl still has his teeth, so he loves making his sticky apples.
Softness, firmness, it's just the perfect mattress for me.
You may not realize just how much we perspire when we sleep.
Right. I don't have to. I know that exposure to violence is very bad for a teenage boy's development. Says who? I read it on aggressiveparenting.com.
What? Was Eva! Ooh, I have an idea.
Learning another language becomes fun. Muzzy has proven its effectiveness in millions of homes, and now you can give the precious gift of a second language to your children.
You'll feel vital and full of life, and you'll be in a noticeably better mood, which everyone around you will appreciate. And
Wash the floor.
La 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 la. Meow meow la 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 la. All right, you've been Christmas caroled. Let me have what I deserve. Maybe I.
Girly. So it must have been some.
People don't notice the scar, and my skin looks great. It's an amazing thing.
Travel with, it's a polyester and an
has 32 white Swarovski crystals.
You won't have to worry about scratches ever again.
Size of that?
The BFG uses one of those. Big
Difficult thing to do very often because it gets covered.
Speed. Might just be during the daytime. You get a bit.
Under 20 pounds there. New tele.
Le cœur, les deux. Bravo. Dors tranquille, Philippe.
Future brings fortune tellers and time machines.
It was cut and was put on a clause of growth in the year 1953.
Where you and him was?
Then what?
A cowboy come in saying he killed Quick Mike in the shithouse at the Bar T.
Class kids down on the streets gets pushed to the margins. So what do they get good at? They get good at trousers.
There was always this contrast between...
Gelf on Stuck, looks like he's going to loosen up a little.
Jones folds. Brunson, out.
I can stay.
We never came here. We didn't meet Doug. We don't remember it ever happening.
Well, that's worth $10 billion right there.
300. Charging.
Clear.
Resume CPR. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Access for, let's say, 5 years with our partners, and then to find a
dentist who worked out of the legation quarter. The group rented an old temple in the Western Hills.
She lost her second-round match in straight sets to the third seed Agnieszka Radwanska and follows her sister.
It's enormously expensive, enormously risky. You're having to deal with public bodies, with.
For full programme listings, click bbc.co.uk/5live.
The brothers gonna work it out. The brothers gonna work
before, but your uniform insignia, that blue flash...
You all know the principles upon which our society...
4. He also freelanced for Japanese publications and some...
Would you make a way for me to heat my home and not go into debt? Lord,
it's the best combination since Hall Met Oats.
Something into Thursday with the late show on Heart. So listen, right across the Jubilee weekend, make sure you keep Heart switched on. Best of Britain.
The guy I got on the bus, well, who was the conductor on the bus, not really a conductor, he's just...
Write it down on a bit of paper.
Roger the...
Write it down on that.
Roger the computer man.
Linden ac yn paratoi ar gyfer yr holl wyliau cerddorol sydd o dy flaen di, ie?
Yep.
Mae'n mynd I fod yn anhygoel.
Base ourselves here and scallywag all across Europe.
Yeah.
We've all got quite a lot going on for ourselves, you know. We
Teachers cannot teach when there is no heating, no lighting in their classrooms. And I ask the right honourable gentleman, whose fault is that?
How about cutting them up in small pieces, serve them with dips? Fussy eaters, they'll come around soon enough, if you keep trying. Make sure you buy the stuff that's in season, so you get the best value for money. If you can't get fresh, give them tinned or frozen. How about a date?
Visit nhs.uk/5 a day for tips on how you and your family can eat more fruit and veg.
Dad says there's going to be 1,000 boats on the River Thames. Big boats, rowing boats, sailing boats, every kind of boat you can think of, as far as you can see, even with binoculars.
If there's somebody...
Join the Queen and the BBC for the largest royal flotilla in centuries. The Diamond Jubilee Thames Pageant, Sunday at 1:30 on BBC One and BBC One HD. A party 60 years in the making.